Give me a round of applause. We're finally doing it. We are so here. Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? My name is Oh So Co, but you can call me OSK, either or either. It's gonna convey the same way. Welcome to the channel, right? Like, can y'all believe that we're here? If you know me personally, this has been a long, tedious journey. I've been wanting to get this started for a while. First and foremost, shouts out to Doodle Bob. SummerSlam 2000 on the shirt. You know, you got Rock on there, Triple H, Undertaker. So shouts out WWE. And shouts out Deuce and Domino, man. You know, great tag team. Instead of me giving you all like a breakdown of who I am and what I do, I figured to get to know me, I'll show you all what I'm passionate about. So I've decided today I'm gonna give y'all some content related to WWE. Huh? One of my earliest memories in WWE fandom was seeing John Cena on Carlito's talk show. Can't even remember the name of it. Was it like Carlito's Cabana or something like that, bro? Regardless, been a fan for a while, man, and I figured what better way for y'all to get to know me and to also bestow upon you all some content by putting some content up on YouTube. Goodness gracious, my hands are pale, looking like Casper in the hands. But like the video, comment some ideas below. I don't want to just gatekeep or limit myself. I don't want to limit myself to WWE content. Hoping to push out some more stuff regularly. And also, last but not least, subscribe. No, I'm not going to be able to grow as a content creator. I want to push out quality. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get this started. I won't waste too much more of you all's time. Today, we have guessing every WWE champion. This is every champion since its inception, 1963, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna ace this quiz because this is one category that I really sat and I thought, man, it's something that I think diehards will be knowledgeable about. Now, a lot of people know these older names, and I want to put myself up there with the greats of this content, man. So I want to show y'all that I know ball. Let's get into it. First and foremost, first ever champion, Buddy Rogers, right? No question. I don't even know much about Buddy Rogers, but I know he was the first. I'd be lying if I told you dethroned him. So I'm gonna actually say Stasiak. I think that's actually a really good guess. It is not a good guess. All right, cool, relax. No need to overreact. There were some more people in between there. Morales was there, yeah. Graham was there. Superstar Billy Graham was one of the early people. I want to get the early ones out the way ASAP because I know those are the ones that are going to take the longest. You feel me? I know Koloff was there, but who held it for that long amount of time? San Martino. There we go. How could I forget? Who was dethroned, or who dethroned him was Ivan Koloff. Yeah, so at this point, you're probably like, who are these people, right? If you are a casual, and I'm not even trying to knock anybody for not knowing these names, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't went back and studied film. I'm not familiar with Buddy Rogers. What was his moveset? What was his finisher? Couldn't tell you. We start to get into the 80s here pretty soon. To round out the 70s, who dethroned Billy Graham is the question. That's actually tough because I feel like somewhere here we have, this is gonna sound crazy, the man who mentored Darren Young, bro. Backlund, man, Backlund. Shout out to Bob Backlund, and that's who it is. Cool, so then we jump straight into the 80s. There's actually a 5-year gap here from 78 to 83. Hogan won it at some point, but who did Hogan beat is the question. That's gonna get me. So maybe I just capped y'all down and said that I knew that. I don't know that because I know Andre the Giant was the eventual champion after Hogan for a very brief amount of time. And then after Andre the Giant, I'm assuming this was Macho Man because the title was vacated. After Savage, who would have gotten it? Was it Warrior? Ultimate Warrior, cool. Now Flair is gonna be one of these next ones. I'm well aware of that. That's not how you spell Flair. Oh my goodness, and he is not one of the next two. Was Slaughter one of the next two? Slaughter was one of the next two. And then, I know who was 83, man. Sheiky, baby. Sheiky. Let's get him. Iron Sheik. Now, 91. I'm gonna start spitballing some names here because I know Taker had it. Sorry for the spelling. Bro, I'm cooking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm cooking. Going kind of crazy here. After Flair though, we're at 92. I feel like Sid won it. That was very far down. Was this Yokozuna then? Was he the next champion? I know he didn't dethrone Flair. Who did Yokozuna? I'm not gonna say he necessarily beat this person, but I am aware that, oh, okay, cool. Yokozuna, we got Sid. I'm sure Diesel was 94. So that means Michaels was 96. That was his first championship. Then we get to 98, and I think 98 is gonna be very familiar turf. We're gonna go, I know Austin won it. I know Rock won it. Mankind. Okay. Triple H had it. Who had the title in 98? It's tough. I know Big Show had it. Who was 99? Big Man, which is crazy. After Austin won it, who would have won the title? Because Rock is on that list. Oh, that's gonna trouble me. That's gonna trouble me a long way. We'll just keep it pushing it. 2000, pretty confident this is Angle. 01, we got Jericho. 2002, Lesnar. 04, Guerrero. JBL, Cena. I can really fly through those if I really put my mind to it. Edge, RVD. 07, is that Orton? Yeah. 08, Batista, because Batista's a tricky one, but that's 09. So then who would have won a title in 08? Hardy. Yep. Yes, Sirski. All right. After Batista, we got 09 again. I wanted to say Punk so bad. Champion 09, man. Batista, somebody. 2010. I know Mysterio had it. I'm just throwing it out there. Punk, why this far down? 09, 010. Who's cashed in? The Miz. And then before Miz, we know Orton didn't win his first title after Batista because he's obviously right there. Oh my goodness, we're out of time. So now I gotta start speedballing names. Reigns, one Big E, Lashley, Kingston. So I'm remembering a lot of these. 2020, I don't know off the top of my head. Actually, I do now. McIntyre, 2017, Mahal. Yep, Wyatt. Yep, Sheamus had it there. I'm sure he's a 20. Yep. 2016, Ambrose, Rollins. Oh my goodness, Bryan. And then 2011 again, CM Punk. Is that Del Rio? So who won it in 98, bro? Am I cooked? Who won it in 98, bro? I got a minute and 15 seconds to figure this out, bro. Oh, that's tough. That is actually tough. Between Austin and Rock, bro, because Shamrock wasn't a champion. We already got McMahon, and he would have won in 98. What was the year 98 like? Okay, we know 98 was Austin dethroning Michaels. After Austin dethroned Michaels, what did he do? That is bad. Me proving my wrestling fandom and not knowing what happened in 98 between Austin and Rock, bro. And we got Mankind right there. That's killing me. It's Kane. It's Kane. Give me that. Give me that. Come on, man. Come on. Bro, y'all gonna learn that when it comes to this, when it comes to the product of the Fed, the WWE, bro, you can't play with me, bro. You can't play with me. As a matter of fact, let's keep it pushing. We're gonna try our luck at this one right here. But I'm gonna be real with main event. I might be able to do main events. Let's see. Who was starting WrestleMania 1? This was Orndorff. And this is how you say his name? Mr. T, Hogan, and Piper, man. Hey, Hogan. We talk about Hogan a lot. That's like a bad person that he was. But Hogan was prominent in early WWE, and without him, I will admit we would not be here. He fought Bundy, King Kong Bundy. Yep, and that's Andre. Yep. Now WrestleMania 4, if I'm not mistaken, is that Savage DiBiase for the belt? Because that was a tournament mania. It's kind of weird. We just talked about this man. Oh, that wasn't WrestleMania 6 though. So then was it Warrior at 6? I am correct. WrestleMania 8. Hogan, and we'll skip that because right now I can't remember. Or can I? Yes, I can. Come on. Bret Hart, that's Yokozuna. Ooh. Sorry about my mistyping, everybody. This was Lawrence Taylor, believe it or not, and Bam Bam Bigelow at this meeting. That's crazy that they had celebrity involvement in a main event of WrestleMania 11. How did they come back from that, bro? When you think about wrestling, that's not what you go to, you know what I'm saying? WrestleMania 12 had to be Michaels and Bret. Kind of insane, in my opinion. WrestleMania 13 was against Undertaker. So, like, Undertaker's gonna knock out a lot for us. That's huge. This was Michaels Austin, and then Austin Rock, and then Rock HHH, Big Show. Wow, I don't have a lot of time. Big Show or Paul White, and then Mick Foley. I almost spelled this whole name out, man, because it was not Mankind. Jericho at 18. This was Lesnar Angle. Shout out to Kurt Angle, man. Shout out to Kurt Angle. This was Voldemort. 21 was Triple H and Batista. 22 was Cena, and Cena's gonna do a lot for us as well. Shout out to Edge, got a main event against Undertaker here at 24. 25 was Orton. All right, dang. Was he? That's the only main event that Orton was ever? Okay, nah, right below it at 30. Cena Miz, trash mania, bro. 30 is Bryan. 31 was Rollins and Reigns, and just watch the magic that Roman Reigns is about to do for us. Need I say more? Lynch, Rousey, and Flair. Shout out to Ric Flair, the man who's never made a man in WrestleMania. Styles. This is technically wrong. McIntyre did not make it, or he did. Lesnar didn't, because Drew McIntyre closed the show fighting Big Show. Insane, bro. WrestleMania 37 night 1 was just Belair and Sasha Banks. Shout out to Belair and Banks, man. Austin Owens, who's actually main evented 2 technically, because that would have been with Zayn, and they would have fought the Usos. Just me, Oos. Day 1, it's just me. Bro, I love that song, man. Reigns, Rhodes. And just like that, 2 for 2, man. 2 for 2 perfection. Let's keep it going then, shall we? This one is gonna be a little bit more intimidating, I might say, because I don't know what I'm getting into. So I'm gonna just jump right in. This person was the longest reigning WWE champion. That's Bruno, isn't it? Here we go. I'm tripping. Who's put in the Hall of Fame this year? When was this quiz made? I probably should have looked into stuff like that, because I have no insight on what do you mean this year. Can I say Triple H? And so I'm wrong. I'm gonna restart that. But yeah, okay, Bruno. Will they not tell me who was put into the Hall of Fame this year? Oh. Which on this year, WrestleMania took place, was that 29? 7 was 11, or 27 was 11. 28 was 12, so that's 29. Which in this main event, this man won as Cena, who first debuted in 02. And John Cena faced his man on his debut, the GOAT, Kurt Angle, who won his first chip in 2K, which was the year in which this dead man became alive. It had to be Taker, man. There we go. Which he went on to WrestleMania 17 and fought The Game, Triple H, who both are on my shirt. Which later Triple H sustained a leg injury during this event. Ooh, that was a Monday Night Raw. He retired in 02. Was it at MSG? Was it at Sun Life? I feel like that was not an MSG thing, bro. Like, I feel like it wasn't, but like, what if it was? I want to say it's so bad. Okay, the setup did not give MSG, and this stadium hosted this number of WrestleManias. I don't think it hosted 16 Manias, bro. Yeah, which was the number of people in this faction during 2005. They originally had 4, but in 2005 it was 3. They originally had 4, but in 05 it was 3. Is that Evolution? And one of the members was the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And he won this number, I guess 16, but it's kind of cap. And this man ended Ric Flair's career. That's the Heartbreak Kid. which this man's career was also ended at this event, which was Wrestlemania 26. And this event, Mr. McMahon took a beating from this man, which this man is Bret the Hitman Hart. And it was because of this event that occurred at this pay-per-view, which was Survivor Series. And this pay-per-view was debuted on this year, which would have been 1987. We're rolling right now, which on that year, this WrestleMania took place, which would have been 3. Let's keep it going. On this WrestleMania, this man slammed a giant, which was Hogan. 16 years later, faced this man, which was Vince, who was a piece of crap. Both of them were. Go back and watch that match, though. It was fun. Which his son is Shane O'Mac, which before became the owner of the wrestling company in 2001. We don't talk about this company because they died a terrible death. WCW. And this faction originated in this company. Shout out to NWO, not the real one. And NWO member Hogan faced this man at 18. That's Dwayne Johnson, the movie star, which this man a decade later defeated Cena at this WrestleMania. Oh, okay, 28. Sun Life, Miami. Give me that. We just went 3 for 3 on quizzes. And I'm just here to tell y'all now that because we just went 3 for 3, bro, I just want y'all to understand the content is going to keep coming. Now I'm encouraged. Now I'm turned up, bro. I am going to be doing this for a long time to come. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. It does mean the world. I'm going to do everything I can to push out content again and again. Hopefully on a daily, get a routine going here. So feel free to please drop some recommendations in the comment section. That would take me a long way. Whether it's WWE, hoping to push out some 2K or NBA content, NFL, music reactions. I have a ton of stuff that I really want to work on. So it would mean the world and then some. If you don't mind, also please clicking the link below and going to some of those social media pages, giving your boy a follow, just trying to build up a following there. I told myself the goal was going to be fitness oriented in some form of fashion. So just as soon as I put a quantity on it, I want to spin that into something. Just give y'all a quick spoiler. I'm terrible at push-ups. It'll probably be push-up related, maybe on account of every so many subscribers. That'll be a push-up a day or something, you know, or not just one push-up a day, but something like that. And today what I was gonna do is if I missed some stuff, I was gonna do a push-up per missed question, but I couldn't go outside like that on the first video. I can't do that. But yeah, other than that, y'all please have a fantastic day wherever you're at, whatever day of the week it is, and don't let anybody discourage you from greatness. Again, it is Oh So Co, and we are Oh So out.